Are there physical exercises that you can do right now to reverse aging of the skin? What about exercises that can protect your skin and provide you anti-aging and longevity benefits across the spectrum? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over 4 anti-aging exercises that protect against and may even reverse aging of the skin. Hi, I'm Brandon, an anti-aging enthusiast just like you, bringing to you anti-aging tips, research, and vlogs every single week. If anti-aging topics are of interest to you, please consider subscribing. I would love to share this space with you. The field of anti-aging research has expanded exponentially just in the past decade, and researchers are just starting to uncover how physical fitness impacts longevity and the health and youthfulness of the skin. A sedentary lifestyle is perhaps one of the biggest contributors to aging of the body as well as cellular aging, in addition to a variety of different health conditions. Considering what happens inside of your body also shows up in your skin, it's no wonder that the metabolic benefits of exercise has profound benefits on the skin. Studies suggest that regular routine exercise provides multi-system anti-aging effects, from promoting longevity to inducing skin rejuvenation. Let's dive deeper into the different types of anti-aging exercises and the research behind them. The first anti-aging exercise that may reverse aging of the skin is resistance training. A study report published in 2023 found that a 16-week resistance training program rejuvenated the skin, making it appear younger. In fact, after 16 weeks, the resistance training program also improved dermal thickness and elasticity. This may be due to the fact that resistance training and exercise in general reduces circulating inflammatory cytokines and enhances dermal extracellular matrices. Additionally, in the study, resistance training appeared to be associated with increased plasma concentrations of extracellular matrix genes encoding for collagens, hyaluronan synthase 2, which synthesizes hyaluronic acid in the skin, which is incredibly important for moisturization. And the resistance training has been shown to protect against cell death induced by environmental triggers like UV and pollution. Interestingly enough, the study also showed that aerobic exercise like running, walking, also significantly improved skin elasticity as well as the dermal structure overall. Now, the aerobic exercise reduced body weight and showed no increases in dermal thickness. And when it comes to weight loss, this is something that I often caution in my anti-aging videos and research and advice, is that the volume of the face is really important in terms of just the look of youthfulness and vitality. And so over-exercise, weight loss, especially if it's not needed, may have potentially detrimental effects on just at least the visible aspect of the face. That being said, I do enjoy aerobic exercise from time to time, either through walking or riding a bike. And as with anything, moderation is key, especially in respect to exercise, and diversifying your strategies to effective anti-aging is imperative. The second anti-aging exercise that may reverse aging of the skin is yoga. Yoga is one of my favorite forms of exercise, if you will, or if you classify it as exercise, and research suggests that yoga may have considerable anti-aging benefits for the body and the skin. First and foremost, yoga may help to reduce stress, and stress, psychological stress, as well as oxidative stress, may have implications for skin aging and skin anti-aging. Yoga postures such as asanas and breathing exercises may help to reduce cortisol in the body. Cortisol is a stress hormone that can drive the aging process to some extent, and reducing that cortisol and improving serotonin levels and the feel-good hormones in the body through yoga, through meditation, through breathing exercises may have powerful benefits for skin health and well-being. Some researchers also suggest that the side postures may help to increase the uptake of glucose and thus reduce the glycation in the body. Glycation is basically when a sugar links up with a protein like collagen and degrades that protein and can lead to the visible signs of aging. Glycation also occurs in various tissues, cells, organs of the body and is implicated in aging. So thus, mechanical tissue stimulation through yoga, through those side postures, through the push-ups, through the resistance of your own body weight may help to improve that utilization of glucose from carbohydrates in the diet, thus increasing the utilization of energy so that you're potentially lowering that burden of glycation. Furthermore, the reduced stress and improve mood and mental clarity associated with yoga show up on your face in terms of how you express yourself to others, typically in a relaxed manner, which is associated with perceived youthfulness and vitality. From a longevity perspective, yoga has also been associated with increasing expression of the gene BCL2, as well as the anti-aging related gene TERT. The former, BCL2, is associated with prolonged longevity, and the latter, TERT, being associated with the elongation of telomeres, as well as the protection of telomere length. And telomeres, just as an aside, is found at the end of chromosomes, and it helps to just protect that division and is associated with longevity and anti-aging. The third anti-aging exercise that may reduce the signs of aging or may reverse aging to a certain degree in the skin is endurance exercise. Although I've already mentioned aerobic exercise and resistance training, endurance exercise also deserves its own separate discussion with respect to anti-aging of the skin. Endurance exercise is defined as any type of physical activity or exercise that you're able to continue doing despite fatigue or challenging conditions. It's used to build endurance or stamina so you can perform these physical activities for longer periods of time. Research has shown that endurance athletes demonstrate a lack of age-related declines in mitochondrial oxidative capacity. In addition, some research suggests that endurance or aerobic exercise may attenuate skin aging while enhancing mitochondrial biogenesis. Other research in mice suggests that endurance exercise 3 times per week prevents age-associated thinning of the dermis or of the skin. Another study found that endurance exercise protected against age-associated structural deterioration of skin that compromises its barrier function, with exercise-induced interleukin-15 as a novel skin health mediator. The fourth physical exercise that may help to reverse aging of the skin is interval cardio. Interval cardio is any cardiovascular exercise that alternates short, intense bursts of activity with typically longer periods of rest. Many interval cardio sessions last only 20 minutes, but researchers suggest that 20 minutes of interval cardio is equivalent to about 60 minutes of long-form cardio like running in terms of its metabolic benefits. Interval cardio is something that I used to do. I haven't done it in quite a long time, but something that I'm interested in and motivated to start incorporating into my week, maybe once a week, for its considerable anti-aging benefits. Interval cardio is said to increase or enhance human growth hormone to a much more significant degree than any long-form cardio exercise. Human growth hormone is particularly high during the development process of the human and is associated with more youthful skin. High-intensity interval cardio exercise may also provide senolytic effects. That is, it may help to clear out senescent cells and thus have beneficial effects for protecting and promoting youthful skin. Senescent cells are basically cells in the body that once they end their life cycle, instead of dying off and clearing out, they remain in the body and trigger inflammatory signaling molecules in the body that can attack the skin, as well as multiple organs in the body. Some research suggests that in the skin, the accumulation of senescence in all major compartments may be responsible for most of, if not all, the molecular changes observed during aging. When it comes to interval cardio, I personally want to work alongside a trained professional because when it comes to those high intensity bursts of activity, it can be quite challenging in terms of increasing the risk of injury to the tendons, to the joints. So it's really important that, for me at least, to be working alongside a trained professional who knows what they're doing in terms of the interval cardio process. And interval cardio can also induce weight loss. So it's about finding that balance with respect to increasing or maintaining the volume in the face and making sure that you're working with a trained professional and you're not getting that caloric deficit and that weight loss. Unless, of course, it is something that's advised by a physician. And these are my key takeaways when it comes to anti-aging physical exercises that may reverse aging of the skin. First, it's really exciting to know that regular exercise, routine exercise, no matter what you are doing, as long as you're moving your body, may help to facilitate the increased utilization of glucose and thus reduce that glycation burden in the skin. Many guidelines recommend about 150 minutes per week of regular aerobic activity in order to take advantage of the maximum longevity benefits. Higher durations of activity and longer durations of activity may help to improve the cardiovascular and metabolic benefits. But again, this is a case-by-case basis, and it's really important to, I think, work with a physician, a trained physical therapist, someone who, has those credentials who can help you guide your path. It has also been estimated that performing 3 to 5 times the recommended physical activity limit, that is exercise totaling 450 minutes per week up to 750 minutes per week, may reach the maximal health span benefits that you can derive from endurance exercise. However, I honestly think that this could reach into over-exercise, which I think has reversed anti-aging benefits and benefits on longevity, just because exercise can increase oxidation in the body and free radicals in the body. There is some research to suggest that long-distance endurance runners may have adaptive mechanisms that can tamper down on that oxidative stress and that free radical damage. But if someone is over-exercising and they're not paying attention to their diet, which I think is 60 to 75% is related to diet in terms of health and longevity. If they're not paying attention to their diet and they're not getting an appropriate amount of antioxidants from their diet, it can potentially have detrimental effects in terms of anti-aging and skin health. Now, this is just a theory. It hasn't necessarily been tested in peer-reviewed research, and there's no conclusive evidence on this, but there is theories in the research suggesting that exercise, overdoing it, may have the reverse effects of what you're trying to see. Now, exercise, physical exercise, is something that I have had to work on increasing and improving and incorporating into my daily routine, just because, I have the diet down. I eat an anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich diet. I do some mind-body exercises, but physical exercise is also incredibly important. Like I said, diet is not more important, but I do think it has a larger role in anti-aging and anti-aging of the skin. But I think they have a synergistic effect when combined with these other modalities, including mind-body, meditation, stress reduction, as well as several other modalities that I have discussed on this channel in various videos. Now, I personally don't do any sort of long form exercise like running. It's just something that I don't enjoy. I really do believe that you should do things that you enjoy. I also personally believe that running is just kind of hard on the body over time. It's hard on the joints, and I do think it increases that oxidative damage and that stress. But like I said, there's some long distance runners in the research and the literature that do have those adaptive mechanisms that they built over time. That being said, it's not something that I want to risk. I do think it's hard on the body. And again, it's important for me to do something that I enjoy, that it's going to bring me some sort of satisfaction whenever I do it and when I complete it. And lately I have been doing a lot more walking as well as a lot more resistance training, because it's my goal to build some muscle and maintain that muscle mass, which is incredibly important as time progresses. It's really important to maintain that muscle mass. That also increases the utilization of glucose. And those are the top anti-aging exercises that may reverse aging of the skin and promote the youthfulness and vitality of the skin. Let me know down in the comments if there was anything I missed. Also, let me know down in the comments if you do any of these exercises and what your experiences have been in terms of your skin health, in terms of your youthfulness and vitality and your energy. I would really love to hear your real world feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and please consider subscribing if you would like to see more anti-aging videos like this every week. And until next time, I hope you have a good one. Thank you for watching. Bye.